People genuinely want to change their lives. People want to do things. People want to show up. People want to become the best versions of themselves. People want to go after that life they know they've always wanted for themselves. But for some reason, they find themselves stuck in the same place, not making a change, not making a move, not taking that step they know is going to ultimately bring them closer to that person they want to be and that's life they want to have. Now, it's not that they are lazy. It's not always about laziness. It's not that they don't have an ambition or a vision or that they don't know how they want to get there, the things they should do to bring them closer to that dream. They know, but again, they are stuck in the same place. They are not actively or purposely saying I want to remain stagnant. No, there are some things that are keeping them stuck, and in this video I'm going to be discussing what those things are, the three main reasons people find themselves stuck in the exact same place, irrespective of the fact that they know they have to make a change. These are some of the things I've struggled with and I'm still struggling with, but thankfully I have gained a lot of perspective that have kept me pushing, kept me moving, kept me doing the things I know is going to bring me closer to the person I want to be and the life I want to have. The first reason people find themselves stuck in the exact same place without making a move and putting themselves out there is perfectionism. They think they have to be perfect before they start. They think they have to have everything figured out before they start. So they take a lot of time preparing, laying foundation, taking courses, going to conferences, talking to people. And then when it's time to do the actual thing, they keep stalling. Now, I'm of the opinion that before one goes into something, you have to have a little bit of knowledge about the thing you want to start or go into. For instance, you want to be a copywriter, you have to take time to invest in knowledge. You have to take courses, you have to watch videos, you have to talk to people that have been in the job so that you have a little bit of guidance. So there's a place for practice, there is a place for preparation, there is a place for getting ready. But the problem now with this is that people take so much time getting ready. When it is time to now put themselves out there, they are still getting ready, they are still laying the foundation, they are still figuring things out, they want to put one or two together. Readiness is not a destination, it is a process. You can never be 100% ready. You just need a little bit of knowledge here and there to give you a soft landing. There is a level of experience and mastery you are still going to learn when you actually start doing that thing, when you go into that business, when you start that thing, whatever it is you want to start or go into. There is still a level of experience or mastery that the process itself will teach you, that preparation and taking a lot of time preparing will not teach you. And I think that most times when we say that we are preparing or we are getting ready, it's just us masking our fear. That thing is fear. It is doubt, but then we keep telling ourselves we are preparing. The truth of the matter is that you can never prepare 100%. A time is going to come where you just have to put yourself out there. So if you want to start something, if you really want to go after something, you want to do something, it's okay to prepare, but give that preparation a deadline. You can say, oh, 2 months, I'm done with learning it. I have to put myself out there. 3 months, 6 months, then put yourself out there. If you've spent a lot of time preparing and you've not made that move, it's fear, and you have to tackle that fear. Another thing that keeps people stuck from doing things and putting themselves out there is that they've probably seen people that are doing that same thing they want to do, and these people are doing it well. So they feel like, oh, these people are so good, I don't have anything to offer. Like, people that are good at it are already doing it. What do I have to offer? Listen, one thing I believe is that your content or whatever it is you have to offer to the world, you always have your audience. Even if what you want to bring to the table, you want to put into the world is how to breathe, there are people that your content will help. It sounds so simple, but your information, that knowledge, that wisdom, that skill you have to offer, there are people that need it. You don't just know yet because you're not putting yourselves out there. There are people that need your product. See, your barest minimum will literally change somebody's life, will save somebody's life. But the problem is that you think that you are not good enough, people are doing it already. You have your audience, you have your customers, you have your clients out there. Right? Your product, your wisdom, your knowledge, your skill is for somebody. And those people you think that, oh, they are good enough, they are so good at this, how did they get here? They got there by practice. They got there by putting themselves out there. They became that good because they stayed on the job. They showed up. They did the work. What you are seeing is their skill, how good they are. But you don't know where they started from. If you can, reach out to somebody that inspires you, that you watch on the television, you hear about, or talk to them, ask them, how did you begin? And you're going to see that those same things that are keeping you stuck, your doubt, your fear, they all went through that. They experienced it, but the difference is persistence. That they have gotten up to that level where you can look at them and say, oh my God, these people are good, it took practice. And even as they are there, it's going to interest you that they still go through those motions of doubt, fear, insecurity. They overthink their work. They overthink what they are doing. They question what they are doing. What you think is your barest minimum is an information or service or product or wisdom or knowledge or understanding that will change somebody's life. I literally overthink every video, every single one of them that I put out here. But I push past that. I put out the video. I try not to overthink it, because the moment you start overthinking it, you stall. You don't do what you're supposed to do. So I put it out there. Whether the video does well or it doesn't do well, whether people comment or they don't comment, whether people like or they don't like, I try not to think about that. I try to shut that voice, because when these things start, I already know that I'm overthinking it. It is what it is. If it blesses people, it blesses people. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And at the end of the day, the responses I get literally amaze me. Like, I am shocked. People call me and tell me, your video blessed me, your video did this for me, your video inspired me. Somebody sent me a message and was telling me, Chijogo, you don't know how much of a consolation and a reprieve your videos are. And I'm genuinely shocked. Like, I am shocked, because how that we practice and with pushing, regardless of whatever it is, whatever reason you give yourself, makes you stronger, makes you grow, makes you get better. So put yourself out there. Another reason people are scared to put themselves out there is fear of failure. What if I fail? What if this packs up? What if at the end of the day, this is no longer what I want to do? What will people think? People will think I've failed. I'm scared of failing. I have come to realize that the problem is not failing. The problem is the mindset we have about failing. When you fail at something, no matter how many times you fail, it doesn't mean you are a failure. Failure is to make you better. Failure happens so that you learn, so that going forward, you can do better at that thing, you can excel better at that thing. It gives you perspective. It opens your eyes to the blind spots you probably did not notice the first time or the second time or the third time, fourth time you did that thing. For instance, in school, when you fail a course and you have to rewrite that course, what you are looking at is what made me fail. Was it that I didn't study enough? I wasn't going to class? I didn't read some materials. I was reading things that I was not supposed to read. I was reading the wrong way. You are looking for what went wrong, so that with that knowledge, moving forward, you can now apply it and do better next time. That is what failure is here to teach us. The best and the most powerful way you can use your failure, whatever it is you have failed at, moving forward, when you apply those lessons you have learned, you will be unstoppable. Failure simply means that you are a human being trying something. You will make mistakes, but then you learn from those mistakes and do better next time. For the one day, this is no longer what I want to do. I want to try something else. Try something else. You are allowed to pivot, because you are an ever-evolving human being. You are not meant to be static. You are not meant to be one thing. You are meant to be a lot of things. So you should allow yourself to pivot. To be scared of having to come to that point where you feel like you want to take a different path. To be scared of that is to be scared of a reality that will always exist regardless of how you feel. The final reason people are scared to put themselves out there, to do the things they know they have to do, is the what will people say syndrome. What if people think I'm cringe? What if people think I'm not good enough? What will people say? How will people see me? How will they perceive my hustle? What if they think I'm pretending? What if they think I'm not genuine? What if? There are 3 things to know when it comes to this. The first thing is that opinions are free. Opinions are literally free. Like, opinions are normal, and you must not take them personally, because they are highly subjective. People's opinion of you are subjected to their own personal belief systems, their way of thinking, their patterns of thinking, and it has nothing to do with you. Most important thing is that you focus on your craft, put yourself out there, improve when you can, and keep going at your thing. Secondly, I really feel like sometimes we really just overthink things. We really just live in our heads. It will shock you to realize that people think you're actually awesome. People think you are good at what you do. People think you are doing well. But because the human brain is wired for negativity, we think that people are thinking the worst. So we project that and think that, okay, this is what they are thinking. Sometimes people reach out to me and tell me that, oh, Chijogo, they love my videos bless them. They keep learning every day. And I'm honestly shocked. Because in my head, I don't even think my videos or the things I put out here are, but not that I don't think they are good, but I always think I have to do better. There is something I have to improve. There's something I need to add or remove. I analyze my videos a whole lot. But when I hear people say, okay, that they actually are learning something, I'm honestly shocked. Right? So that fear of what will people say, what do people think I'm cringe, what do people think that, of course, people's opinions are their problem, but you don't always have to assume that the opinions people have about you are the worst. So also interest you to know that people are not thinking about you the way you think they are. Like, people are not sitting down in their rooms or in their parlor or in their lounge thinking about you. They have lives to live. People are thinking about their bills, their rent. What are they going to eat next? People are thinking about their loved ones, their future. People have things bothering them, and you are the least of their problem. Psychologists call this the spotlight effect, where we think that people are sitting down and thinking about us. I was watching a video of one of my favorite YouTubers, Core. In that video, she was talking about how one can deal with the fear of being seen and putting yourself out there, how to deal with that fear. And she was like, we think that people are thinking about us, but you that is watching, take yourself for instance. Are you sitting down every day thinking about somebody's life, a mistake somebody made, or so person every day? You don't have that time because you are thinking about your own life. Somebody might come to your mind, but it's just for a few seconds, and then you are back to thinking about your own life. And I thought about it and I realized that it is true. As I am like this, I have a lot of things bothering me. What I'm thinking about every day is how I can get better as a person, how to grow my channel, how to become the absolute best version of myself. I am not preoccupied with whoever or whatever. My life is what I am thinking about 247. I was like, so if I'm thinking about my life 247, it means that people are thinking about their life 247. It means that people are not thinking about me the way I think they are. Everything just exists in my head. If you are scared of how people will see you, it might interest you to just realize that people are not taking you seriously the way you think they are. People don't have your time. They're not thinking about you. So do your thing. And even if they are, remember we said that opinions are highly subjective. It is not your responsibility to change anybody's perception of you. You can't even do that. So pick your fights wisely. Focus on yourself. Do your best. Put yourself out there and you will get better at what you do. These are the things I wanted to share in this video. These are the 3 main reasons I feel like people are stuck. Even though they know they need to make a move, they need to change. Can you relate with any of these? If you can, put it in the comment section. Also, if you have any other fear or you know of any other reason people really just can't change their lives, put it in the comment section. Probably we'll talk about it in my next video. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this video gave you some sort of clarity. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe. Until my next one, take care. Bye.